Furtado from Babe Steak Balls. I'm hanging out here with Olympic medal. I know, you can't
How do
say
you not laugh when you say that?
I've said it so many times that it's like BDB, Babe Steak Balls. They're like, what? All right.
Awesome.
I'm hanging out with Ashleigh McIvor. She is already an Olympic medalist, so you are doing the transition to hosting this year. What's that going to be like?
I'm really looking forward to it, actually. I think the games in themselves are going to be so exciting, especially as a Canadian. I'm supposed to be unbiased as a host. I know. I can't even say like our athletes, but anyway, it's, you know, they've received a ton of support, continued from Vancouver 2010. We received a ton of support going in, and Own the Podium has stepped it up and contributed an additional $10 million for this Olympic cycle. And I think that athletes have that mentality that the whole nation's behind them, you know, continued through from 2010. So it's, you know, that instills a sense of confidence, and I'm looking forward to seeing big things and seeing a lot of medals brought home.
It better happen. Instagramming and stuff. We were actually checking you out online last night before this interview, and
Checking me out?
yeah, you are like a photo queen. Your photos are amazing.
Oh, good. Thank you. I take pride in my photography. Yeah, my husband got me a really nice camera for Christmas a couple of years ago, and then the best app ever, Camera Plus sign. Do you know it?
No.
Do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best. All you have
Okay.
to do is press clarity, and it like does everything for you.
Okay, I'll put that on the to-do list. So one question I do want to ask is, there's always those touristy things. I know that everyone's there for the sports and, like, you know, frame of mind, you're, you know, commentating. It's like, is there just something off-site or something that you want to take a photo of that you cannot wait? What is, like, the one photo you need to take when you're there?
In Russia?
Yeah.
Well, I would love to either take a photo or be in a photo of some really deep powder skiing in the trees. The resort, the ski resort in itself looks amazing. Like the terrain looks just, you know, unbelievable. So I hope I get the opportunity to go and have some fun and do that. I did see some photos on friends' social media during the Olympic test event. There wasn't much snow last year, but there were a couple of good days. So looking forward to that. Hopefully you'll see some shots like that on my social media stream.
We're going to be following. No pressure added. But there's a ton of new sports this year. There's 12 sports added. If you could compete this year, would you join any of the new ones? Or if you can compete in any sport, what would it be?
I definitely wouldn't be looking to compete in any sport other than ski cross. It's kind of my forte. You know, I raced alpine growing up, and I was always skipping training to basically, in essence, go do ski cross, even though it wasn't even a sport at that point. I was always, you know, wanting to race my buddies from the top of the mountain to the bottom, you know, through gullies and off jumps and over cliffs, and then ski cross was born, and it was basically just an organized version of what I'd been doing for fun my whole life. So I don't think I would sway too far from that concept. The only thing I would maybe look at competing in, although I'm sick of hurting myself, is downhill mountain biking, if that were ever added to the Olympics. But, you know, I used to be good at that. I haven't been doing much of it in the last few years, so it would be interesting to see how I'd stack up.
Hey, you never know, you should try.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I know that we're asking everybody this. I know you're not allowed to bet on the Olympics, blah, blah, blah. But if you
Hey,
could...
today I'm just Ashleigh. I'm not CBC Ashleigh.
All right.
So.
Perfect. Okay, so if you were to bet, who would be the first Olympian or first athlete to bring home or get the first gold medal for Canada?
Oh, I need to study the schedule to answer this question more appropriately.
Or what sport?
I mean, ski cross is right at the end, so it's not going to be the first, but I think it's one that we can definitely bet on. I really do. You know, we're the strongest nation in the world in the sport. And Kelsey Surwa is coming off her injury. She's already landed on the podium a couple of times this year, which shows she's back. Marielle Thompson was the Crystal Globe winner, World Cup overall leader, 2 seasons ago, and had some great results last year and again this year. She won the first World Cup. I think it was the first one. Yeah, season opener. So I think we can expect big things from them, and I mean, even the slopestyle and the half pipe, the other new sports that have been added. I know. These athletes have been training just as hard as any Olympian for most of their lives, and it's so great to see them, you know, have the opportunity to perform, compete, and represent their country on the world stage. And again, I think we can look forward to some medals for Canada in those disciplines.